Should I do it? Should I engage the comment section? Do we want to go down that rabbit hole? It could be a scary place in the comment section. We all know this. I got a fun one. Let's do this in good humor and good faith. Let's pick this thing apart and do a little fact checking. This comment centers around market supply, demand, and cap space, which are pretty hot topics right now. And I certainly have thoughts on it. Thought it would be fun to apply some actual math, statistics, and facts to a comment. Man, the comment sections are just treacherous. Just like it's just some of the worst like places you could be on the internet. You know, I gotta hand it to YouTube. YouTube keeps the comments pretty tame and pretty safe and healthy. Healthy is really the word I'm looking for. Combined with my own personality, like I don't have thin skin. You don't get into running a YouTube channel with thin skin, and I appreciate the input. I even appreciate that some people take my channel so seriously. I mean, obviously I take my work very seriously. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a YouTube channel. So I'm flattered and humbled a lot of times that just how fired up people get. I'm not gonna get tormented by comments. That's just not gonna happen. But every now and again, I get some intriguing comments. I get some that are just like a little bit out of left field, or really just a great opportunity to pick apart and really discuss. I like the good not the good comments. I like the kind of comments that make me think, that challenge me. No problem on challenging me. You come with a good intention. I would love to have a conversation. Matter of fact, I've made videos with people before, not so much of a debate, that's somewhat of a debate, but on the topics like these, the comments drive a lot of my content creation thought on this channel. I mean, I've got over 300 videos. How much can I possibly talk about? You know, like, turns out there's a lot. The comments help me come up with those. Hey, if we've not met before, my name's Adam. This is the Proper Royals channel. I talk all about my family's journey to becoming a ball python breeding business. We've been at it for a couple years now, as I just said. Got over 300 videos, and we do a live show every Tuesday night, and I have guests from the hobby and the industry, and we stay on the topic of ball pythons and reptiles in general, but primarily ball pythons. So I hope you'll consider joining and subscribing and hanging out and checking out the content. The other thing I want to tell you about are the two channel sponsors. I love being aligned with people that I think are the very, very best in the industry at what they do, and REDLINE Shipping and Cold-Blooded Cafe are absolutely the best at what they do. Go check out those two companies. REDLINE Shipping for all your shipping needs. Use the promo code PROPER5 to save an extra $5 on your next shipping label from REDLINE Shipping. And if you feed frozen thawed, you owe it to yourself to check out Cold-Blooded Cafe. I truly think they're the best and the healthiest in the business. And you can use promo code, the letters CBC, as in Cold-Blooded Cafe, and the number 5, CBC5, to save another $5 on your order from Cold-Blooded Cafe. I hope you check them out. They've been mighty good to me. I did a video on tough current market conditions. It's a hot topic right now. By the way, I am now embracing the idea that this is a perfectly normal turn of economic cycle. I don't think the industry is dying. I don't think it's going away. I think that the people that work hard, as in any industry that gets tough sometimes, will make it, and the market will come back around. That's my general thought and general synopsis. You can check out market strategies. I get real specific in the video. Check out the video right here. Somebody, they call themselves Walking Wolf. I'm not familiar with them. I don't know who they are. Was particularly intrigued by the video. I got several comments from Walking Wolf on that video. One of them says, I'll just read this as unbiased as I possibly can. Walking Wolf says, there's a big problem with your reasoning. Statistics are that half of the population are scared of snakes and 2% are phobic. And only a small number of those not scared of snakes are actually going to buy snakes. Those that are buying snakes are not willing to spend large amount for snake, especially when they can buy a normal BP for $20. Let's have some fun. Let's take Walking Wolf at their word, and let's just say that they are an authority on everything that they said, and that everything that they said is based on some sort of fact somewhere. Let me say up front, this is an exercise in entertainment and fun, but I am going to throw in some math and throw in some facts, and I'll show you why I am not bothered by a comment like this. I don't think it's accurate. I do have faith in the industry, but like I said, let's put some facts and some numbers to this. Walking Wolf says, quote, statistics are that half of the population are scared of snakes. I don't know that this is a factual statistic. I don't care. Let's take it on the surface. We as a population, and I mean humans in the world, we just passed the 8th billion person alive was just born. Let's take the nice round number because we like those. Those are fun, right? If there's 8 billion people on this planet and half of them are scared of snakes, I think he's implying they're not gonna buy a snake. They're not a potential customer whatsoever. And then he says 2% are phobic. I don't know if that's 2% of the 50%, but I'm gonna give them 2% of the whole population. So let's just wipe out 52% of Earthlings that are eliminated here. And I think Walking Wolf is essentially insinuating that we're dummies for breeding ball pythons from a business standpoint. I think that's the insinuation. If we were to take 8 billion and throw out 52%, that would leave us with 48% of the population as, you know, up to this point, still in the conversation. That's 3,840,000,000. Okay. He says only a small number of those not scared of snakes are actually going to buy snakes. What would a small number be? 1%? Is that small enough? Let's start there. 1% of 3.84 billion is 38,400,000. 38 million. Are you with me? All right, 38 million. And then he says those that are buying snakes are not willing to spend large amount for snake, especially when they can buy a normal BP for $20. We all are going to have to come up with in our own mind what large amount means, and let's just take them at the surface that these unicorn $20 normals are out there. I've worked with one of the breeders that I respect most in the industry. That's Dale Richards at Constricted Reptiles. I don't see at big shows snakes going for 20 bucks. I have my own relationship with a wholesaler. I'll tell you, wholesale, I get more than $20 per snake. Let's go with this magic $20 number though, as if this is readily available. Let's look on Morph Market. Let's see what the cheapest normal is. But like I said, let's go with Walking Wolf and assume that these are readily available at $20 per snake. Stick with me here because this is where the math and the analytics get fun. My general point is that we underestimate the number of people in the world. There's a massive number of people. There is a massive market cap for our industry and the amount of players in the industry. My argument is, sure, it feels oversaturated right now, but let's pick apart just what oversaturated means, because I think there's a whole lot of daylight even at the current market saturation and some current facts that I could share with you from this year, 2022. It's December 2022 right now. We have 38,400,000 potential customers, likely buyers, according to Walking Wolf here. If they each spent $20 on a snake, on one normal, that would be a market cap of $768 million. Potential money in the ball python game worldwide. I don't know, is that a lot or a little? 768 million. Well, how do we know? I mean, if there was only one breeder in the world, that'd be a whole lot of money. Morph Market stores worldwide, 4,768 Morph Market stores. I think Morph Market's a pretty good litmus test of legitimate breeders going at this from a business standpoint. But for the sake of fun argument, let's say that only half of the breeders in the world that are taking this seriously are on Morph Market. Let's multiply that by 2. That would give us 9,536 breeders in the game for this $768 million market share. That would mean that each breeder, if we were selling $20 normals, would have a potential market share per breeder average of $80,536. Let me tell you here and right now, I talk about my finances a lot on this channel. If I could make $80,000 a year breeding ball pythons, I would do nothing else. I would quit my job. This is what I would do. Hands down. Boom. Done. That's at a number of $20 per snake with twice the number of breeders that are on Morph Market for potential market share based on Walking Wolf's input and his statistics. I say his. I generally assume, you know, men are a little more of this ilk in the comments. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of opportunity out there. It doesn't mean every breeder is going to make $80,000. It certainly doesn't mean that we're selling normals at $20, but it does mean that there is potential there, and how we activate these potential customers is going to dictate who's successful and not. Let's have a little more fun with this. I'm not done yet with this thing. I looked at my own statistics this year across all sales, from wholesale minuscule dollar amounts to my best snakes that I've sold this year. I averaged $240.81 per snake that I sold this year. I'm not a big breeder. I'm not a high-end breeder. I'm just getting going. I'm just getting the traction under me. I'm entering my third year. So in my second year, my second year of breeding and hatchlings, my average snake sale was $240.81. And again, that includes my highest end snake and my wholesale batch that I sent off to the pet store. If we do that same math at $240, and I think that that's actually kind of attainable. Again, I could go much higher, but you're always going to have byproducts, and you're always going to have some misses, and you're always going to have the, you know, the male hets that are a challenge to move. Let's do that math again at $240 per snake instead of $20, because regardless of what Walking Wolf says and what a large amount would constitute in their mind, my own personal experience and market data shows the average buyer will spend $240. And I think it's even a little bit higher. Let me tell you why. Of the snakes that I wholesaled, which again is above $20, the end customer is going to pay the markup on those. So let's say they're making at least 100% flipping them. That's at least $50 that the end buyer is making, is spending. So that would actually bring up the average customer ultimate sale per snake even higher than the $240. But let's have some fun at $240 per snake. All right. If we took the 38,400,000 potential customers that Walking Wolf has defined for us, and we applied $240 average snake to those customers, that increases the market cap to $9,216,000,000 for the total ball python market economy at $240 per snake. If we then distribute that market cap among the 9,536 breeders that we say are in the world, twice as many that are on Morph Market right now, that would equal potential of $966,000, $966,442.95 per breeder potential market share. That's $1 million. You give me $1 million in snake revenue, I'm probably done. I'm out of the game. Not only am I quitting jobs, I'm retiring. I'm not saying $1 million is enough to retire on for everybody, but you have to remember too, I've had a career for 26 years also. I'm out. I'll take those. I'll take those odds. I will take that opportunity. Do I think every potential customer in the world is going to spend every bit of money that they will this year? Absolutely not. I think there's a broad spectrum of possibility and potential opportunity for a whole lot of people between $0 and $966,000. That's my point. That's my argument when it comes to this whole, is the industry dying? Is it the doomsday scenario? Has everything collapsed? No. And I think that the situation's even better than our person Walking Wolf paints the picture. But let's just take it at the horrible situation he paints. There's opportunity and there's daylight. The people that go work hard and figure it out are the ones that are going to succeed. It's the same in the restaurant industry. There's restaurants everywhere. Why would anybody think that that's a good idea to jump into that game? They think it's a good idea because there's daylight and there's opportunity, and the sheer number of people and the sheer number of dollars that needs to get distributed around to make it viable is absolutely out there. How you activate your customers, how you reach your customers, how you build the relationships, how you build trust and faith in your brand is how we can get the share of than $966,000. Okay? That's my thought. The irony of this video is that I'm doing a video about comments, and now I'm going to invite you to comment. So meta, right? No, let's have some fun. Let's have a good discussion. Clearly, this is rife with holes, rife with opportunities to blow this whole theory apart. I will fully accept those. Under the pretense, there's again just a huge spectrum between $0 and $1 million of opportunity per breeder out there. Even at the low end, even at 10% of that, I'm still in six figures. So let's figure this out. Let's take this opportunity to chase down how I want to encourage you to chase down how you're going to connect with your customers. And that truly plays into my market strategy. In the meantime, keep it right here on the Proper Royals channel. I'll tell you all about what we've got going on in our business and the crazy thoughts in my mind. And who knows, maybe Walking Wolf will jump back into the conversation. I hope to see you all there. If he does, I will share the content with you. Until next time, see ya.